Windows 11's next major update, version 25H2, is finally here, and this time, more PCs than ever before can join the future of Microsoft's OS. After months of frustration caused by upgrade blocks and compatibility issues, Microsoft has officially lifted two major safeguards that were preventing many users from installing the new update. For those who've been waiting for their PC to finally qualify for Windows 11 25H2, the wait might just be over. In this video, we'll dive deep into what these upgrade blocks were, why they existed, what Microsoft has changed behind the scenes, and what you can expect once you finally hit that download and install button. So, let's explore how Microsoft is expanding the Windows 11 25H2 experience, and what it means for you. Microsoft has officially lifted two major upgrade blocks, opening the door for millions of PCs to finally install Windows 11 version 25H2, the latest feature update that continues to refine and evolve the Windows experience. For months, many users were puzzled and frustrated to find that Windows 11 25H2 wasn't showing up on their eligible PCs. And that's because Microsoft had put what's known as safeguard holds in place, restrictions that temporarily block updates for certain devices due to compatibility issues. But as of this week, two of those key upgrade safeguards have finally been removed, including a major one affecting Intel PCs. This means that more systems are now clear to receive the 25H2 update, marking a big step forward in Microsoft's rollout process. These blocks originally stem from issues with Intel's Smart Sound Technology (SST) and certain integrated webcams, both of which were causing system crashes and blue screen of death (BSOD) errors during or after installation. Microsoft initially applied these upgrade holds in 2024 when Windows 11 version 24H2 began rolling out. And since Windows 11 24H2 and 25H2 share the same codebase, the same problems carried over to the new update. In simpler terms, Windows 11 25H2 isn't an entirely new build. It's essentially a small enablement package that unlocks a new version for users already running 24H2. That's why anyone who was previously blocked on 24H2 due to driver or app compatibility was also blocked from upgrading to 25H2. But over the weekend, Microsoft quietly updated its official documentation, confirming that these issues have now been mitigated. This means that devices previously affected by Intel's Smart Sound Technology driver problems or webcam-related errors can now safely upgrade to Windows 11 25H2 without running into those same issues. The original Intel-related problem was particularly widespread. Microsoft had identified a bug with certain versions of Intel's audio driver file, specifically INTC Audio Bus.ss, which affected 11th Gen and newer CPUs that relied on Intel's Smart Sound technology. The issue caused a blue screen of death right after installing Windows 11 24H2 or 25H2, leading Microsoft to block affected PCs from upgrading altogether. The problematic driver versions were 10.29.0.5152 and 10.30.0.5152, and Microsoft recommended users wait for a patch or manually install updated drivers from their OEM's website. Thankfully, those fixes are now baked directly into the latest Windows 11 update, which means you don't need to hunt down new drivers or wait for OEM patches anymore. Windows Update will now automatically detect compatibility and allow installation. That's not all. Another major safeguard has also been lifted, this one related to integrated webcams. Certain built-in cameras were failing to work properly after installing previous Windows 11 updates, leading Microsoft to temporarily block upgrades for affected devices. This issue has now been resolved as well, so users with affected webcams will no longer see their devices blocked from receiving the latest version. With these two major issues fixed, Windows 11 25H2 will start showing up for more eligible PCs in the coming days and weeks. It's important to note that Microsoft still uses phased rollouts, meaning the update might not appear for everyone at once. Even if your PC is compatible, it may take a few days before the update becomes visible in Windows Update. But rest assured, if you were previously blocked due to Intel SST or camera issues, your system is now clear to proceed. Microsoft typically rolls out major feature updates gradually, monitoring user feedback and system stability before pushing out widely. This helps ensure a smoother transition and reduces the risk of widespread issues. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is new in Windows 11 25H2? While it shares much its core with 24H2, 25H2 brings a more refined, stable, and optimized experience. Performance improvements, enhanced security measures, better AI integration, and more consistent design language are all part of the update. The Windows Copilot AI assistant continues to evolve, offering smarter contextual assistance, while system-level improvements make multitasking and power management smoother, especially on newer Intel and AMD chips. Microsoft's new Windows kernel optimizations are also aimed at improving battery life and responsiveness across laptops and tablets. Essentially, this update fine-tunes Windows 11's foundation, ensuring better reliability for both consumers and enterprise environments. The interesting part about the 25H2 rollout is that it shows how Microsoft's Windows update model has evolved. Instead of completely overhauling the OS each year, Microsoft now delivers these smaller enablement packages that flip the version and build numbers while keeping the underlying system consistent. This approach allows faster rollouts, easier testing, and fewer disruptions, something that both developers and end users have been asking for. So, if your PC was previously stuck on Windows 10, 23H2, or even 24H2, now's the time to check Windows Update again. You might finally see the Windows 11 25H2 update waiting for you. It's also worth mentioning that Microsoft documentation now lists the Intel Smart Sound technology issue as fully resolved, confirming that users don't need to take any manual steps to fix the problem. The company's careful handling of this issue demonstrates a renewed focus on stability, a lesson Microsoft seemed to have learned after years of rocky Windows updates in the past. Looking back, these upgrade blocks were originally applied in September 2024, meaning users have waited nearly a year for a proper fix. But that patience is finally paying off. Now, more PCs than ever are eligible for the 25H2 upgrade, and it's likely that we'll see a significant uptick in adoption rates over the coming months. So what should you do next? If you've been holding off on upgrading to Windows 11 due to concerns about stability or compatibility, this might be the perfect time to reconsider. The 25H2 update is shaping up to be one of the most polished and reliable Windows 11 versions to date. Still, as with any major update, it's wise to back up your important files before installation. While Microsoft has mitigated known issues, unexpected conflicts can still occur, especially on older or customized systems. If your PC is mission critical or used for professional workloads, you might want to wait a week or two after the update becomes available, just to ensure no new widespread bugs are reported. But for most users, the green light is finally here. Simply head to Settings, Windows Update. Click Check for Updates and see if version 25H2 appears. If not, it should show up soon as Microsoft expands its rollout. This milestone not only represents progress for Windows 11, but also reflects Microsoft's commitment to delivering a more stable, consistent, and user-friendly operating system. By addressing these long-standing issues and refining its update process, Microsoft is showing that it's listening to feedback and prioritizing user trust. The removal of these upgrade blocks also paves the way for the next evolution of Windows, potentially leading into future builds like 26H2, where we can expect even deeper AI integration, improved multitasking, and more unified ecosystem across PCs, tablets, and cloud services. So, in my recommendation, if you're eligible and your PC now passes compatibility checks, go ahead and upgrade to Windows 11 25H2. It's stable and faster,